Putin secretly lives in the Golden Palace he shares with a gymnast. Details of lavish, heavily guarded Valdai Lake estate leaked by anonymous whistleblower who says Russian leader must be stopped. Vladimir Putin and his gymnast girlfriend allegedly live in large, heavily guarded estate with several stately mansions and a playground games for young children. Alina Kabayeva, a 39-year-old rhythmic gymnastics Olympic champion who has long been associated with the 70-year-old Russian leader, lives on the shores of Lake Valdai, about 250 miles northwest of Moscow, in a villa on the estate of Cheese Fries. Now from the project, a Russian investigative news site. The Russian president is said to have bought a $120 million, £100 million, property empire for his lover through a Cypriot slush fund, the website has reported. Construction of Ms. Kabayeva's mansion began in 2020 and was completed 2 years later, the project reported. The nearly 13,000-square-foot mansion is built entirely of wood in the Russian dacha style. The construction is being carried out by a company owned by Russian businessman Yuri Kovalchuk, also known as Putin's banker. Officials, speaking on condition of anonymity, told the project they had seen children at the scene, and satellite images taken between 2016 and 2020 showed a playground in the woods believed to have been built for family. Ms. Kabayeva's distant relative frequents the area and is described as her partner in leaked train tickets. The Guardian is also believed to own property in the area. Kabayeva's house is believed to be just 800 meters, 2,640 feet, from Putin's most heavily guarded and private compound, Valdai, where Putin hardly ever holds public meetings. It wasn't until 2005 that a construction official leaked photos of the mansion, showing lavish interiors said to have been inspired by Putin's love for his hometown of St. Petersburg and his museum of the 18th-century Hermitage. An image reportedly shows the president's office adorned with ornate mahogany furniture and a secure landline used by senior Kremlin officials. In another room, gilded chairs surround a glass table and a spherical chandelier, with gold leaf hanging from the ceiling. The entrepreneur claimed, encouraged house guests to reach out and grab one. Another photo has emerged showing a huge chandelier adorned with rubies. The existence of villa was first reported in 2021 by the team of imprisoned Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny, who claimed budget funds had been used to lease the man's property. Businessman Mr. Kovalchuk. The Russian president and Mrs. Kabayeva have repeatedly denied a relationship. Officials who attended Putin's private party, speaking on condition of anonymity, said they had never seen the couple together but had no doubt they were having an affair, and said that only senior officials in the president's security service knew the details of their arrangement. In another sign of Kabayeva's close ties to Putin, Ms. Kabayeva was appointed in 2014 to head Russia's state media group, the sprawling media holding company owned by Mr. Kovalchuk, although she has no relevant experience. The role brings him an annual income of around £8.6 million. The investigation is based on documents provided by an anonymous whistleblower described as an executive of the business empire of one of the president's closest friends who was directly involved in running a Cypriot company that was used as a slush fund for the president. The whistleblower contacted the reporter because he was angry at the Russian invasion of Ukraine and said the Russian regime must be stopped. Documents reviewed by the project reveal how Putin's confidants and their companies pumped money into Cypriot company Ermira, which was then used to buy luxury homes and meet the needs of Putin and his family. The Russian leader is also accused of profiting from the sales of a popular brand of vodka bearing his name, which went public in the early 2000s. Ownership of the vodka passed several times between his childhood friend Arkady Rotenberg and the company based in Cyprus. Vodka sales alone earned Putin at least $500,000 between 2004 and 2019, according to estimates by the project. Mrs. Kabayeva, known for her secretive lifestyle, was revealed to be the owner of a number of other luxury homes in Russia, including a penthouse in Sochi on the Black Sea, considered the largest in Russia. While the apartment was briefly sold, a 3D visualization available online shows its opulent interiors, such as the dining room with its marble floors and walls and the staircases with gold-plated handrails between floors. The gymnast's estate is registered in the name of her family, including her elderly grandmother.